Hey guys, Stan the Man here, and today we're just going to be talking about and reviewing the Royal Rumble. I apologize that it's been a few days since the event had happened. I've just been busy and haven't had time to talk about it, but yeah, I'm excited to get into this Rumble and see what you guys think. So, yeah, let's get right into this. The first match we're going to be talking about is the Universal Champion Roman Reigns against Seth Rollins. Now, this was just an incredible match. Excellent way to start the show. They've been building this for weeks. The Shield music hit, and Seth Rollins entered through the crowd like him and Reigns used to do in the Shield days. It was awesome. Really good mind games by Rollins, but overall, it was just insane. The first 10 minutes, Reigns was already put through the announce table. The fans were chanting, "This match is awesome." I mean, the first 10 minutes into a wrestling show, and they've already chanting that. There was that awesome spot where Reigns went for the spear and Rollins pedigreed him. That was just incredible. Later on in the match, Reigns ended up putting the guillotine on Rollins, and Rollins had made it to the rope, but Reigns refused to let go, so the match ended in disqualification, which meant Reigns still had the Universal title. But after that, he started beating the hell out of Rollins with a chair. He did that same spot where Seth Rollins smashed him and Ambrose in the back when he broke up the Shield. He just beat the hell out of him with a chair, left Rollins laying there, and left with his title. It was definitely an incredible way to start the show. I don't really think it should have ended in disqualification like that, but I mean, what are you going to do? It's WWE's booking. Next match we're going to be talking about is the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble. Now, I thought this Rumble match was actually pretty good. They had way more returns in the women's than the men's. I mean, Melina at number 2, Sarah Logan, both the Bella twins returning, Ivory, who is almost 60 years old and still looks great and does fabulous in the ring, and one of the also most popular returns, Michelle McCool, which is also the Undertaker's wife. So Undertaker was in the building, which was pretty cool. They also had that spot where Naomi was pulled out by DeVille. I mean, I know this might not seem much to people, but I'm glad they're at least building that rivalry and just continuing it. Hopefully it'll be at Mania, a good chance for Naomi. Then, of course, number 30, as a lot of people predicted, Ronda Rousey had made her return. She came back, beat the hell out of everyone in the ring, and she ended up eliminating Charlotte Flair in the end to win the Royal Rumble. Now, I'm not 100% opposed to this. I don't think Rousey winning is that terrible, but I mean, we'll just see who she ends up again. I don't want her to go against Flair at Mania because we've already seen that triple threat of Rousey, Flair, and Lynch, but we'll see what WWE comes up with. Next match we're going to be talking about is WWE Champion Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. Now, just like any Brock Lesnar match, these matches are insanely fast-paced and just balls to the wall, all out. I mean, Suplex City, Lashley was doing some outpowering on Lesnar. Of course, in the Lesnar match, there was that classic, Lesnar goes to throw him into the pole. Lashley pushes his head into it, and Lesnar starts getting groggy, and that's when the match turns around. Well, that happened, so later on, Lesnar went for the F5 and ended up knocking the ref unconscious, which led this to anything to happen. So, Roman Reigns comes down, interrupts, beats the hell out of both of them, and then this is the most important part. Roman Reigns asked Heyman for the WWE Championship, which leads to Reigns hitting Lesnar in the face and Bobby Lashley winning the WWE Championship, which I was honestly totally surprised about. I know a lot of people thought it was going to be the other way around, that Reigns was going to lose his title, but no, WWE ended up doing a little swerve, but In the end of the Rumble, you'll know why. Next match we're going to be talking about is Miz and Maurice versus Edge and Beth Phoenix. Now, I know I said a few videos back that I'm not a fan of mixed genders matches, but I thought this match was actually very good. In the beginning, of course, the baby faces were winning, but then, midway through, Miz and Maurice started taking advantage, doing their stuff. It was really incredible. I mean, the spot where Beth powerbombed the Miz. I mean, she's just so strong. She's just like one of the guys. There was many spots where Beth encountered Miz and stuff like that. But overall, the fans were really into it too. Edge and Beth, they did a lot of double team moves too. Like she powerbombed Miz, and then Edge did like a splash off the top rope. The double spear at the end, that was sick. I mean, I believe Miz and Maurice also double skull-crushing finale to Edge, which was pretty cool. But then, of course, to end the match, Edge and Beth both hit her finisher, the Glam Slam, and they both just do a double pin off of that, which was pretty good. I mean, first time for a husband and wife tag teaming. I mean, like I said, mixed genders tags aren't my thing, but I like that they built it. They had a story around it. They didn't just throw a whole bunch of garbage together. It was actually not that bad. And of course, the most anticipated match of the night, the men's Royal Rumble, which in my opinion ended up being a very big letdown, but let's get into it. I really felt bad at that spot where Kofi Kingston was pushed off the top rope and tried to land on the barricade to do one of his spots, famous spots, but I saw his feet touch. But honestly, I didn't think they were going to show the replay. I just figured they were going to let him just get back in. But returns-wise, there wasn't really many returns. I mean, Bad Bunny returned, but I mean, no offense to him, he's not even a wrestler. Shane McMahon returned, but I mean, how great really is that? There was the spot where Bad Bunny got F5'd by Brock Lesnar. That was a little comical, but I mean, that Brock Lesnar is the biggest problem here. Brock Lesnar lost the WWE Championship, but yet he comes out at number 30, and he basically just disintegrates everybody, throws them out. I mean, he freaking just threw Randy Orton out like it was nothing. But the one thing I thought was a little comical is it was Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre, the last two in the ring. Seeing how 2 years ago, McIntyre kicked Lesnar out and beat him at WrestleMania. But, I mean, of course, at the end of that battle, McIntyre ended up getting thrown out, and Brock Lesnar has won the Rumble. I'm really not a fan of this. There could have been so many other more deserved people that could have won. I mean, Brock Lesnar could have even won the Elimination Chamber, but we all know that he was going to challenge Roman Reigns, and that's what he ended up doing anyways, which I'm just not a big fan because we've seen Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30 and 34. So, I mean, I hope they at least make this a triple threat to make it different than the past two times, but we'll have to see what happens. You guys tell me in the comments below if you're happy about this, or who else do you think should have won this Royal Rumble. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you would consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video.